Forecast for this year's Atlantic hurricane season is 12 to 14 named storms with 5 hurricanes and 2 major and 2 U.S. landfalls. I'm not forecasting an active season like we had this year, and the reason for that is a developing El-Nino. There's already very warm waters developing off of Ecuador, and since that's happening, I think we're going to have and models are hinting at a pretty strong El-Nino. There's already an El-Nino watch in effect, and the models are hinting at a pretty big one, at least temperatures between 1 and 1.8, with some even going as high as 2. And since that's going on, warm El Nino will mean more hurricanes in the Pacific, less in the Atlantic, but also mean a milder winter. But this El Nino will be mild to moderate. And with a moderate El Nino, we might get a good amount of snow. But if the El Nino, they said, will start to weaken by the winter, and we'll probably go into weak territory. And since that's going to happen, we might get a lot of snow this following winter. I already checked the models. Temperatures will be between 1 and 1.5 by the time we get to November, January, February, November, December, January, and I don't know until February, but it'll be under 1 degrees Fahrenheit, above normal. So my forecast for the next winter, even though it's only March, is preliminary forecast is 30 to 50 inches. Most of the storms will be warm storms, what do you call the Gulf runners, with connection to the subtropics. You'll have the subtropical jet stream combining with the jet stream and the Arctic jet stream, so combined for major storms. You also have a very strong anomaly off the East Coast, and if you have a positive PNA, that will also trigger troughiness and ridging along the East Coast. But since the El Nino will not be as strong as it was 2 years ago, or last winter, a year ago, the troughiness will be more pronounced. So instead of having a trough and then a zonal flow over Canada, you'll have, a ridge and then the zonal flow over Canada, you'll have a pretty like seesaw effect, which will, you'll have ridges, troughiness along the East Coast. They'll pick up the storms and hurl them up the East Coast. Right now, the waters off southeastern Alaska are warm. However, there's already evidence of a positive PNA developing as there's cooler waters forming off of Siberia, which means that the waters off of southeastern Alaska will tend to warm up, and that will cause, ridging to develop over Alaska towards the summer and the fall, and by winter you'll have a positive PNA, which will translate into a negative NAO and a negative AO, which will cause a lot of cold snaps in the East Coast, especially with a weak to moderate El Nino, similar to what we had in 2009, 2010, or 2010, or 2009, 2010. Looks like this winter will be a lot like 2009, 2010. And we all know how that winter went. So, this is my forecast for this year. Thank you for watching. I'll make another forecast video in about a couple months, but I'll continue to make more videos as time goes on. I'm trying to make at least 1 or 2 videos per day. Thank you for watching.